We're here with Yannic Beckers. Yannic is Managing Director of CM Telecom Belgium. Welcome, Yannic.
Thank you.
You guys are organizing this event.
Yeah, that's correct.
How come? Where does this come from?
Well, we are a well-known company for ages now. CM Telecom is a merger between Paratel, which was the number one in our market, and Mobile Web, which was, let's say, the number three in the market. So we own, let's say, above 80% of the market.
Yeah.
So market share is tremendously high. So we want to do something back for the market and tell them what's happening in the mobile world. That's the main cause why we are launching this event.
All right. So, and what do you think is happening in the market right now? Because, let's look at the Belgian market in specific. What is happening?
Well, it's a very closed market. It's a very mature market. There are a lot of things happening on the app world and the mobile internet world. We are a little bit engaged, but we're not actually building apps. So we are more into push notifications and the SMS business. And what we see is a lot of payment methods that are coming our way. And we have adopted one from our mother company, which is called in Holland micro en casso, which is a little bit too aggressive for us. So we called it instant pay, which is a much more nicer sound. And this is heading off very fine. It's used, for instance, by SBS, the broadcaster Vier uses it for its video on demand platform.
All right.
And it has a significant market share, and it grew up from scratch, and it's not even promoted anywhere.
Right.
So it's really an ease of use that Instant Pay launched itself.
All right. So Instant Pay is mobile payments, then really simple.
Yeah, it's really simple, and it's just a link between your mobile number and your bank account. It's a one-time thing you have to do, and you just have to.
You see that happening all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we just talked to a key acquaintance, which was on the security keynote, and he just saw mobile payments as one of the biggest trends.
Challenges.
No, one of the biggest trends moving forward. Actually, yeah, he saw movements there all the time.
It will be a challenge to keep it secure, of course.
All right.
But that's not directly our line of business. But we expect some companies like Vasco, Data, Ingrenico to do more specialized things on that, and maybe go for a standard one day that will be used by everybody. But at this moment, it's the struggle of platforms and the struggle of companies fighting each other for a market share from scratch. And we're in it from the side, but we're taking on quite well.
Market share. Yeah. All right, interesting. You see, are there any other developments going on within the company?
Yes, we have a part that is a little bit different from Holland or the UK or France. We have our own live TV studio where we will actually broadcast, and we will start broadcasting by January the 5th, and we will actually be playing live roulette. So that means the studio is transformed into a casino. There will be a real croupier on a real roulette table, and you can place some bets live on the internet. So it's the real first time second screen application. It has no use if you don't play along. You can watch on TV, it's not disturbing.
No.
But if you want to play, you will have to use a second screen to play. So you can bet real money. And the difficult thing will be, of course, to prevent fraud. That means whenever the croupier says rien ne va plus, all bets are off, then we have to push live a button and make sure that everywhere synchronized the bets are off. So if you are betting on a platform online or on a second screen, it has to be synchronized. It will be the biggest issue to tackle.
Are there no legal implications here? Is this possible?
This is completely possible. Our partner is Circus. They have a license to do so. So they own casinos in Belgium, and they own a lot of top casino web games and online. Yeah. So they have perfectly legal issue.
Very interesting. So starting next year, we can do online, on TV, real-time betting.
Yes, you are invited.
Thank you very much. One last question before we go on. If you have to choose one mobile trend for 2015, what is it going to be?
The switch from SMS to a more hybrid system, where a push notification or a voice file or an SMS, it doesn't matter anymore what the end consumer really gets. It's the hybrid messaging that will be important. And it's most of the customers are not ready to do so. So they are on platform A or they are on platform B, but the hybrid thing, and that will be the next challenge for everybody.
Okay, so moving from SMS to a hybrid messaging form is going to be the biggest.
Moving up from SMS to a bigger thing.
Right.
You will still get an SMS, but it will be disguised. You don't know it.
Okay.
But we will have to take care that it's delivered securely when necessary and fast, of course, because otherwise it's outdated.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.